I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jay Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tom backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
So precise with the super kick.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Sit out, slam. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Look at this. Boom. Nice. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Oh my God. DDT.
Spiked them. Schoolboy. No, rolls through.
Super kick. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Elbow drop.
Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Down with the Samoan drop.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. If he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Oh, a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty. Snapmare could set something else up.
Being carried around now.
Through the table.
That cannot be what that table was meant for.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new blood.
Watch out.
Elbow drop.
In position. He's painting a bullseye on him.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside it. This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows it's from the middle rope. Superplex.
Locks in the pump handle. What the?
Holy cow. Dizzy. This has been a very physical and draining match.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. In the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
8 men in this war. No two ways about it. That move was just dirty.
Will Jay take advantage?
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme top rope.
Look at Jay.
Jay can seal it here.
Beautiful athleticism. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
He came crashing down into a perilous position between the two rings.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0.
Here we go. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Tama taking on some damage.
Yeah, as Jimmy was staking his claim with the top rope. That was vicious. Will Jay end this?
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
This match has been history in the making. This is insane.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors.
Tama Tonga setting it up.
Top rope tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Big forearm. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
And now the new tribal chief.
Messing around, no more reinforcements. The real nasty boot by Zayn.
The lights are out for Sikoa. Supernatural power.
A narrow escape.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. What in the world? Look out!
And now Tama Tonga.
Right in the kisser.
He has been nearly at his breaking point now.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take. Kick to the gut.
Sent into the corner.
Taken down by the neck. Double axe handle. Face first into the chair.
Here we go. Jimmy goes top rope. Now Jimmy.
Splash. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Has Sammy ended it there?
Trying to get vertical, but has no idea he's in the line of fire.
A snap back by Roman Reigns.
For good measure. Okay, got by top. Both wrists captured. Man, he's like
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
victory nearly at hand for Tama Tonga.
Setting up for something here. Gets slammed down. Stomping down. And Tama keeps on powering through to remain on the attack.
Yeah, Tama could be looking for that home run very soon.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
And over to the other ring he goes.
Looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top.
And he's into the pin. Now it's Sikoa. Makes the save, and they continue this match. It saw what was coming there.
Oh, kick right in the face.
Vicious right forearm. Scoreboard pinning combination. Maybe not.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
Is he?
And we just saw some
Taking flight. Sami Zayn looking for it. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
There's really some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. Oh, Tonga's taken. Incredible. Starting to see what the War Games roll. He's top rope. Jimmy Uso.
Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
No doubt, Sami just ended. Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. And the count doesn't even begin.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a 1 count. It's stunning. Hitting with a game ender.
Scrambling up the top, triple pull down.
Here we go again.
Tossed aside. Connecting on the DDT.
Jay is out. That is it.
He's starting to look back. And then to Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch.
Tonga's looking to wrap this one up. Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing. DDT.
Just bashing them with that hammer. Solo now, going up top. And Tama keeps on powering through the remainder of the attack. And he shoulders down. He gets the kick out after the one.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. Tonga.
Well-timed maneuver there.
Tama could end it there.
Two. And a kick out it.
Superman punch by Reigns. Business from the top.
Looking to get by Tonga. Top off. And look out. Here it comes.
Sikoa got it in his sights.
Winding up. Booms.
Kola Sikoa.
And a big right hand. Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stop to the hand.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jay end this?
Shoulders are down. Jacob's got a kick. And the cover.
Big. No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh my God, that is gonna hurt. Bobby Lashley trying to secure the victory. He keeps his partner alive. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Oh my God. He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Vicious kick to the cranium of their opponent.
Boy, what a kick.
Roman Reigns locked.
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
Sami ended it there. Got him. Reigns ready to spin.
Lift off.
to injury with that hammer.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone on Solo's team with Philly shoulders down. Does he have it? And referee cuts off the count at 1.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
2. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline from the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Fends it off. Good counter. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
An impressive sequence from Jay.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. Suplex.
Hard punch. Okay, get loose. Have some fun.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. That won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE,
Take off. Axe handle from the middle rope.
He can't seem to find any answer here.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Brainbuster! There's no way to exaggerate what a brainbuster like that can do to you.
Clock counting down, a sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Enziguri!
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
And another one.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal form.
Big headbutt. Hooked up and backdrop suplex. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Countdown underway. The odds of it to no longer be even. And he has an answer for Jay.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new book.
And we see Zayn.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage.
Launching. Under the apron now. They're going to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. 8 men in this war. But one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
great journalism there, man.
you almost got
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. He drops the hammer.
right on the lower back.
They're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fire. Look out! The elbow connects. Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. Oh, what a kick to the face.
Tough. Good defense there. Jay nailed all of it.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Look at the velocity into the table. The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next. As we set up in the corner of the ring.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this.
Old superstar perched up high. Not for
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Tama Tonga on that attack.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Oh, propelled into the table.
He looked a little worn down there.
He's got a plan. Oh, here it comes. I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation building with every second that ticks past in this match. Tables shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Well, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks.
Tonga Loa reverses and looks to capitalize.
Steel chair to the temple.
Both wrists captured.
That could finish off Roman.
Tonga won't be having a good night if he runs more offense like that.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
But he manages to reverse.
Put in the corner now.
But then to Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
And the damage to the torso is just piling up.
Each blow to the midsection just compounding that pain.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently.
driving their opponent into the cage.
Going up the cage now must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Top rope, soul splash. Will Jay take advantage? Spear.
That could put Tama down for good. Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense. Top rope, Uso, top rope.
And Jimmy Uso. Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Like John Henry swinging the handle like that.
Tama roll. Will Jimmy seal this up?
Reversed it right into the suplex.
It knew what was coming next. Roman Reigns ready to go. Punch.
They could be all over here.
And he only stays down for a...
From the heavens.
And now Tama looking for the victory. Shoulder shoots up before two.
Somehow still...
Uh-oh. What reflexes to stop Sikoa? He puts him into the corner.
battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. Down they go. Carefully put a stop to the arm.
And Sammy in a penny predicament.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Ah, look at this. Oh, God. He's no longer looking at his best.
Yeah, watching Solo work the opposition.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT. From way out.
Tama setting it up. Here it comes. The Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tama.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him. And stopping the pin there. Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn. Tonga Loa reverses and looks to capitalize.
Jacob Fatu got a problem here. Kick to the gut.
This is it. He could put him from here. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
He didn't even let the ref start the count. Samoan drop.
Sami Zayn with a big boot. No doubt.
Sammy defended this.
And Tonga Loa really laying it in there.
Yeah, Jay might need to... Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee.
Can Tama close things out? War Games is the only time reaching the top of the cage wouldn't win in the match.
Blast off. And that was an efficient flow of offense with that move.
We're going to finish it off. Kidneys.
Tonga Loa tries to kill the victory. Now we see Tonga Loa. And he's looking out of sorts now.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious.
Tama's looking to wrap this one up.
Being set up in the corner.
Jimmy hoping that was enough. Was it? Here's the pin. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tama.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Oh, that hurt. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
Stump puller leg snap, very effective.
A consistent attack here from Jay.
Yeah, Uce is firing on all cylinders.
Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless.
Specifically targeting the leg. Jacob Fatu cuts him off. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
He just got sent flying into the opposite ring.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Jacob Fatu trying to ramp things up.
Makes it to the top of the cage.
Oh, please be careful.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to
the ultimate test of balance here?
Oh, no. Don't do it! Good God! What just happened?
And this is why high risk isn't always worth it. The only reward for crashing and burning from the top of the cage is an ambulance ride.
Gotta hurt.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up. Boom. There it is. Boom. Nice.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games. Honing in on the arm.
This match is getting the better of him.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Climbing up
from the top.
I don't like what he's thinking here. Not one bit.
Jay with bad and good.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it? A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Nicely done. Boom! Ooh. Flying. Oh, down on the face. Oh, my God, look at this. They're setting him up.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
And Tonga Loa gets cut down there.
Yeah, Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
DDT! Talk about devastation.
Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Oh, the rear
is gonna hurt.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the tongue. Uso.
And it's Jey.
Oh, man. He landed from the top. Down. Old bloodline. New bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy.
Nasty boot by Zayn. Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Hey, guys, this is what
Has Sammy ended it there? Working to neutralize that arm. Getting set up in the corner now.
caught him right in the jaw. What a shot. Forearm to the kidneys. Look at Jey Uso. Top rope. Top rope. Uso splash.
Jacob thought you've got a problem here.
Perfect drop kick. He's looking a little battered now.
Yeah, Tama had him well measured. Oh, it is aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Trying desperately to escape. Oh, my goodness.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
This place is going insane.
To the skies.
And that definitely made solid impact. And Tama Tonga won't be having a good night if he allows more offense like that.
Sammy just brought the fight to him.
Tama Tonga doesn't seem as composed after that attack.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns.
Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Super kick.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Jacob sidesteps that. Look out! High angle German.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT connects.
Up into the electric chair.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength. And while War Games may not have officially begun yet, these two are already ready to go to war.
Lift off.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
How much more can you take?
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
He's going on the open. He must certainly have a plan here. Manages to rise it. Here comes another one. Looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
Not laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Uso, Jimmy Uso splash. Jimmy might have just finished things.
Now scaling the steel.
This is either madness or top rope. Uso splash.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Not looking good. In this position. Crashing through the table. Tama Tonga.
Executing a vicious Tonga twist. Can Reigns recover from that? No rope forearm on point.
Tonga. And look out. Here comes the Tonga twist.
Tama can end it there.
Going for the win here.
His arm shot up the mat before one.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder.
Then we see Tonga Loa.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
It's a good battle. You could only turn worse after that. Roman Reigns setting up for his pendant move. Superman punch.
Ready to settle up. And that could vanquish Tonga. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is tough.
This could be the end for Jey Uso.
Made the save there.
That could have been it.
Chicken wing underhook.
Suplex.
Gosh. Going downstairs.
Climbing to the top. What's he at? Flying.
He's getting back up. Straight.
Well, meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Is Zayn closing this out?
Back to the elbow.
Right now.
Looking to go up high.
Top rope.
Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this out?
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
And a stop to get to it.
He's been put through the ringer tonight. Tossed by the neck. Oof. Kick finds it. Vicious right forward.
Going right back to the head area.
Now, this is why you always got to protect your neck.
Back of the neck. He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Uso. By Jey.
And we see Zayn. Zayn has this wrapped up.
Uso. Jimmy Uso. Splash. Will Jimmy seal this out?
Flying.
Uso splash. Jey nailed all of it.
And he's
He's going for the covers.
for the win. Kicking out in time.
You gotta be kidding me.
Stomping. Ouch. And he's clearly on his last legs there.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
And the Tribal Chief being met with hostility there.
Had the foresight to get out of that one. He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring. Neckbreaker. Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. So goodness.
Look at Jey. His lights are off. Sammy's like a deer in the headlights here.
Solo Sikoa lining.
And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender.
He's headed to the top now.
He has him lined right in his sight.
Watch out. And Tama keeps
And his cool remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
That takes him down.
face buster. That's it. And this is hard to watch, guys.
Yeah, each blow to the head is worse.
Good to the gut.
And that was an effective attack, guys. Entering even more dangerous territory. Oh, my God.
Superman punch! Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Now we see Tonga Loa. He made the save just in time.
still alive there. Kick from Spades hits it. Wow, Wwe's nailed it.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Big elbow drop. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, and right hand for good measure.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation. And over.
Here we go. And it's Jay.
Will Jay end this? Oh, man. Jarring headbutt.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up. Making the save there.
Roman had that scouted.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Games structure. Top rope. Super splash.
Jimmy with a game under.
Setting course to the top turn. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Another one.
Using the elbow to escape the attack. Oh, what a bump in the face.
And then back to Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Precision offense into the pit. Why on earth?
Would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
And turns it around for Solo.
Oh, wow. Super kick. Double super kick.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
Top rope.
Oh, a Samoan drop.
Earth-shattering. Jay nailed all of it.
Look out. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Taking flick.
Athleticism from Jay. Here's the pin attempt. He breaks the ref's count after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. All the way up. Targeting the throat there.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark. Oh, my goodness.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Cover on Tama Tonga.
Breaking up the pin.
Meanwhile, we see Sikoa. Headbutt. Climbing the wall. The War Games here. This might not be a good top rope.
The Uso splash. Will Jay take advantage?
And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Here's where Roman's ability to... Both wrists captured. We know what's racing through his mind. If that took Reigns down. Both wrists captured. Good night. What a knee. And Tom alone close things out. What a headbutt. Vicious.
And things are looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this. Top rope. Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
The cover for the win.
Saving his team from defeat. You can see all the brutality of the original pin. Roman could put it away here. And Team Roman wins the War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn.
Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true Bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But do you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them. Because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
And their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
But the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
Well, the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders is... Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. 2 teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Hoisted up into a pile driver.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path.
Oh, my gosh. Got the majority of that on the face, and now Montez is cut open.
Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Running power slam!
And he gets directed into the corner.
Tag was made.
Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip.
Double chop takes them down. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Look at this. Boom, nice. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation. Quick shoulder off.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point? What a punch.
That holds back Ford's attack. Stiff headbutt. Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Look at this.
Snap suplex. Inverted atomic drop. Ooh.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown, tag team champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. And get sent right into the corner.
Again, a tag is made. Here comes the double team. What do they have planned here? Oh, goodness!
Make a wish.
Thomas culminating a great game plan now.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
Boom! Oh, God. And another stiff shot to the head here.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh. What a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Getting him right into the corner.
He counters with a great reversal.
Clothesline!
Wrenches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sip of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here. Big-time offense from Tama. drop. Pierce.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Effective counter. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Boom!
In the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. That's using your head. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Running power slam! It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Tag is good.
Here it comes. Big time impact.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. He gets the tag. Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Great response to Tama there.
Delivering the suplex.
Sunset flip.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. The Street Profits look more staggered than swaggered there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Tama. Goes into the corner.
Tag is in.
There's the tag here. Oh, man.
Make a wish.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Great presence of mind by Haku. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
And then an elbow right to the shoulder.
That'll turn your lights out.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
He's looking fairly drained. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Oh, an overhead chop. Oh, look at the scoop slam. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble. Haku with a tongue and death grip. Teammate stops the submission just in time. Oh, strong impact. Boom!
Hit with the knee.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
This is where Dawkins will be tested. Gotta find a way back in this.
Just grounded and pounded. That's using your head.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
There's the tag. Up he goes. Off the second rope.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. They're party
From the top.
diving headbutt.
Making way towards the top rope.
Tag made.
Up high. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
He gets out of the way.
Right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Oh, incredible athleticism.
Bruising attack to the body.
Tama way up high.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
This is a man possessed. Up high.
Piercing elbow. Took a gamble.
Will it be?
I think so. Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night. What a headbutt.
Tama with a devastating assault.
One attack after another from Tama.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
And the Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
He puts him into the corner.
That's a good tag. Tag made. Double team action likely incoming. Double Irish whip. Here it comes. Big time impact. What a headbutt. Vicious.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Snapmare and an elbow drop.
Scoop slam.
There's the tag.
Again, a tag is made. Here comes the double team. What do they have planned here? Oh, goodness! Make a wish.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Oh, foot, meet face. Now trampling the opposition.
Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here. The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here. Down in a hurry.
Hoisting their opponent up into a sit-out pile driver. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars. Running power slam!
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
And I don't see Haku relenting anytime soon.
Sent right into the corner.
Up he goes. Oh, devastating.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring is on that path.
Down in a hurry. Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
To the sky! Look out below!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. Big boot to the gut.
The clubbing forearm.
Into the pin.
This could do it.
Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this?
Placed him in the corner here. That turns it around for Montez.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
My goodness, did you hear that chop?
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. 2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Into a sit-out pile driver. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Just a nasty headbutt.
And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Running power slam! Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Up on those shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Bam! Suplex! So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Headbutt! And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Shot combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners. And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
And into the corner he goes.
And Ford had it scouted.
And that might start the momentum swing that Montez needed.
The U-turn Montez needed in this match could have been that right there.
Tag.
Oh, kick to the face.
Oh, right to the throat. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here.
From the heavens. Splash from the top.
Did you hear that impact? Haku, he's thinking big.
Blast off. Big splash.
And another climb. He's making a statement.
From the top.
Man, a bruising use of their body.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating and... The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here. Double team Savate kick. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke. Will it be?
And he was able to get the fall.
Propped up in the corner.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Tag made, double team. Going to send their opponent across the ring into the ropes, and double top takes them down. The damage is really piling up now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama planning something big here.
Savate kick drops their opponent.
The Profits are down, and the Islanders are about to...
The pin! It's all or nothing time. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Grinding your way through the bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 319 pounds, Sika!
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it. All has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline.
Up high, diving crossbody, throwing all caution to the wind. Super kick! And we know the lineup we are... seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
Super kick!
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Wwe2k25.
Already he's taken on some damage.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Samoan driver.
You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Falcon arrow suplex.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition. He's going for it.
He kicks out with authority.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Samoan drop. A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has decided these rules because only those that can overcome such odds can be strong enough to lead the Bloodline.
Uh-oh.
Nothing fancy there.
Super kick. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Strong elbows right on the mark.
Stiff headbutt.
the rope. Power bomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Oof, that can knock you out.
Huge toss.
Sika in a state of distress.
Sika's cage might be a bit rattled. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Repeated headbutts.
Bludgeoning their opponent.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Getting tossed around.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Wwe2k25.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. Hoisted up. Snap suplex.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Power with a sidewalk slam. Sika out of there in a hurry. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Hoisted up.
whipped over in a snap suplex.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Hits back with a jawbreaker.
He kicks out with force. Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
Here we go. This is how you do a gauntlet match. One down, more to go.
Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna. Ready for action.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Stop in the leg.
Connects. Saw it coming.
He saw that one coming.
Kick to the gut.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Just a continuous rush on Yokozuna here.
Yokozuna needs to reassert himself back in this match.
And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulufala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
You can feel the resentment building with each stop there.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Punch to the gut. Take the wind right out of you. Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob once more setting it up. DDT! Yokozuna looks out of it.
Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough.
That's just a beat down. Just going all out with every blow. Oh, right to the back.
simply never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Loving blows. And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Big impact from the suplex.
Now down into the cover. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Could be in search of a second win now.
In the hard way. I have no way to explain the power we just witnessed. Forget about any size difference. Being placed in the corner here.
Wrapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Strong shove there. Big forearm. What's coming next? Taking their time.
Oh, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Planning something big here.
Sky high. Escape that in a hurry.
Face buster plants him. The big man, Yokozuna.
Devastating leg drop.
That might have put it away. A defiant kick out after 1.
We are this far into the mat.
Yoko says this one's over.
Yokozuna's put a lot of competitors out with that.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
And absolutely no idea how that didn't work out in Yokozuna's favor. You can tell he's shocked too. Uh-oh, counter. He knew just what to do.
Oh, my Lord. Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Stomp to the leg.
Oh, weakening the leg here. Ooh, well measured.
Wards that off. What a response. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. Saw it coming. He went for the defensive headbutt. High impact crossbody. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand.
Jacob Fatu taking flight.
Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu.
Jacob about to end this fight.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Caught with a DDT. Jacob about to end this fight. Getting him right into the corner.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Flapjack.
Gosh, what a face burst. Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
Launched out of the corner.
Ready to take flight.
Headbutt to the heart.
Clubbing blow. Over and over. So much aggression. Stop in the leg.
Working on the leg.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Trapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. Yokozuna looking powerless to every attack.
Yeah, now Yokozuna's got to turn the momentum around.
Jacob Fatu taking flight with the moonsault. Jacob about to end this fight.
2 count. No, he beats the count.
Getting Yokozuna down is hard enough, and keeping him down is going to be a monstrous task.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
You can see the battle scars on their bodies, and they're telling an epic tale.
These men are showing everyone the desire, the strength, and the will it takes to compete at this level. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Stop in the leg. Oh,
Measured elbow drop. Got him in the corner now.
Bludgeoning their opponent. Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. And he counters.
Yokozuna's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, Yokozuna getting some newly determined focus.
Man, the neck breaker.
Yokozuna getting worked on right now.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off. Look at this. Jacob is holding in.
The target's been acquired once more.
DDT.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Cover! There's 2. And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go.
Time for Haku to enter the gauntlet and prove something.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
All the way down to the floor.
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again. Haku just looking to humiliate his opponent.
So ruthless. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Super kick. Distress showing in the face of Haku.
Looks like Haku is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
And that toss got some hang time. And Haku looked rocked after that.
He's setting something up. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
And now Haku experiencing what it's like to get cut down.
Over and over.
So much aggression.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Samoan driver.
As much grit as it takes to hit a pile driver, we cannot forget how much fighting spirit it takes to keep going after taking one. Will we see that spirit to fight back?
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Down with the Samoan drop.
And into the count.
Just barely, but it counts. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Set in, set up.
Oh, no.
Launched up high into the pop-up powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Stomp in the leg.
And Haku is now in a demoralizing spot.
Haku has been snuffed out. God, jeez.
with that sharp elbow.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Jacob setting himself up top.
Oh, look out. Down with force.
And Haku with the counter.
And Haku puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
This could be a good chance for Haku to get some distance and rethink things.
And that attack dealt a real blow to Jacob's chances.
We're getting into desperation time for Wwe2.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through.
Jacob Wwe2 taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Wwe2 is determined right now.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. Boom! Return fire with the headbutt. Michinoku driver.
Hoisted up.
Bang! Snap suplex.
And his core might be a bigger target now. He's about to do it. He's about to do it again. Brought down with a DDT.
Haku with a cause for alarm.
Target is set on Haku. He's in peril.
Oh, he flips that around.
And Haku needed that badly.
But Haku has to push. Now, all the windows open.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Haku letting his opponent know who's in charge.
And over the top into a rough landing.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
And gets tossed back into the mat. He's headed up high.
From the top.
Going home. What an impact. Looks to climb the top rope.
Blast off. Splash. He is locked in and he has his opponent dead to rights.
Are we about to see it again? Jacob about to end this fight.
Cover. 2. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left. Looks like Jax is eager to enter this gauntlet.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth. What a match!
It's total madness in here.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Enough is enough. Over and over.
So much aggression. Just never had a chance to block any of those. Foot to the belly.
Clotheslined over the top to the floor. This is just the beginning.
One small step for man.
Beautiful. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
What a shot. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Oh, with authority. Oh, right to the throat. Nia's getting picked apart here.
Though I don't see Nia struggling much longer.
Lariat. Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. Nia didn't look too comfortable there.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. Samoan driver.
And that can take a massive toll on both competitors.
Take off. A huge impact. Measuring it up one more time.
DDT plants them.
This could put a stop for Nia.
Cover. 2. Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart for Nia Jax here tonight.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. About to end this fight. Cover!
2 count. And that ends Nia Jax's time in this gauntlet match.
5 more challengers left to go. Can it be done?
Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Tonga Loa. Piercing the throat.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Oh, right to the throat. Oof. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Getting tossed.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey. Locked up in the corner.
And Tonga Loa gets knocked off his game there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for the...
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, what a leg drop.
To the back of the neck. Top by Atomico. Finds the mark.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Super kick.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
there's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
What a throw. Fatu's in your head. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Jacob Fatu cuts.
Looks like he might be setting up. Oh, wait a minute.
How bad do these two want to destroy each other?
Oh, don't do this.
Superplex to the floor.
Tonga Loa in a bit of danger.
Any attempts of offense from Tonga Loa are being sapped.
Into the barricade. What a display of strength here.
Jacob Wwe2k sending a clear message here.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover. Knee right to the face.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Look out. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Uh-oh. He quickly gets out of dodge.
A complete stalemate. He's looking for yet another exclamation.
Ooh, DDT delivered.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
2. There it is. Tonga Loa is out of this match.
And with 4 more entrants to go, this isn't over by a long shot.
Here's Samu, ready to shake things up in this gauntlet.
Bullseye. Back out.
Did you see that?
Nice gut-wrench suplex. Target acquired. This only ends one way.
And he stonewalls Samu. Placed against the turnbuckles, using the elbow as a weapon.
Impactful connection from the hip attack.
Samu is in a very vulnerable position here.
Trying to go for it again. Absolutely spiked.
DDT. Jacob about to end this fight.
And Samu's time in this gauntlet match.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match.
Is that? It is. The Rock entering the gauntlet.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Jacob Wwe2k is determined right now. What's Jacob Wwe2k's intentions here?
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Caught that and reversed it.
Showing he's not out of it.
Now's a chance for The Rock to get back into this match.
Samoan driver.
Cover!
Gets the shoulder up after 1.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this. Up and down. Fucking arrow.
Incredible.
And The Rock is being handled here.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here.
Taking off from the ropes. A reversal. He saw that coming. Samoan drop. And Rock comes right back at him. The Rock left an opening for the counter.
This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Samoan driver. Into the pin attempt. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
Jacob setting himself up top.
Lift off through the air and connects. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And he gets set back into the ring.
I am not believing what I'm seeing. He's going up to the top again?
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. DDT!
Jacob about to end this fight.
Cover!
There's two.
What in the world? What an amazing kick out. Next level tenacity being shown by The Rock.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Ooh, bad landing.
Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Fatu. Inhuman at this point.
Hoisted up into the snap suplex. And some late game offense from Jacob Fatu finds the mark.
Fatu must be having thoughts of ending things soon. Sidewalk slam.
The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
The Rock is not looking good here.
Countering that offense.
The Rock finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening. This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Samoan driver.
Cover!
Two. Got it. No, just a two.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now. Ooh, slows that down with it.
The target's been acquired once more. DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Cover! Two! Puts him down in a zone. The Rock's opportunity just ripped out of his hands.
They are out of here.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. Peter Maivia looking to make a statement in this gauntlet match. Stiff headbutt.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow...
Look out! Big height, bigger impact.
He could pin his opponent right here. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He really thought that was it. And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into...
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Down on it. DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
2 count. Peter Maivia has been defeated. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet. The next combatant is Rosie, who's ready to take a crack at this gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Over and over. So much aggression. Rosie is waning a bit now.
Rosie needs to be resourceful in this situation. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Running knee.
What's Rosie got coming to him?
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi. This will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Sideways right. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
He narrowly avoids the count.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Got him where he wants him. Up and Falcon Arrow. This crowd is blown away. No one, and I mean no one, could have seen that coming. Short jab. Just raining down those shots to the back of the neck.
That's just a beat down.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Not good for the back and body. Jacob Wwe2k taking the upper hand in a big way.
Yeah, impressive offense from Jacob Wwe2k.
He's able to take a stand there.
He's still hanging on, still in this thing.
Oh my God, what a cross body.
Wrapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Bludgeoning their opponent. Every strike more devastating than the last. So ruthless.
Intercepted by Rosie.
Rosie might be able to start mounting something here.
Rosie weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Placing him in the corner.
Wrapped in the corner, unleashing the headbutts.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And the hip attack finds the mark.
Jacob Wwe2k taking flight.
Unreal athleticism from Jacob Wwe2k. Did Jacob Wwe2k get enough of it?
2. What a match and win for Jacob.
The winner of this match, and officially, your tribal chief, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Wwe2k.
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.